Hey, I'm going to tell you about an analog game I created. It's called ChemBuilder, and it's based off of the game Space Chem. So in Space Chem, the objectives are just learning basic chemistry concepts. Atoms bond together to make molecules, problem solving, some programming, and the mechanics would be atoms bond together, specific atoms bonding together to make molecules. So I carried over the mechanics of the atoms bonding to make molecules, and also my two objectives are creating specific molecules by correctly bonding atoms together, and then also problem solving. Students are going to use trial and error, reasoning, problem solving to come up with a strategy for gameplay that's going to help them win. So the premise of the game is that the players are scientists, and their job is to create a complete set of molecules. So there's 6 different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. They get harder. Red is the easiest, purple is the hardest. And your job is to make as many as you can, either before you guys decide to quit the game or whoever gets 6 sets first. So the different types of cards: there's a wild card. There's actually more than one wild card. There's bonding cards, so there's single, double, and triple bonds. And then there's atom cards, so there's lots of different atom cards. And then there are the molecule cards in the different colors. So it shows the picture of the atoms that are needed and the kind of bond, and then it also tells the name of the molecule. So you would start by shuffling the molecule cards. You put the extras face down, but you have 6 out, and they're not necessarily going to be one of every color. And then you pass out the atom, bonding, and wild cards go into one deck and get shuffled, and then they get passed out. Each player gets 10 of those cards. So then when it's your turn, you are going to look at your 10 cards, and the first thing you're going to always do is you're going to draw, and then you're going to determine if you can make any of these molecules with the cards you have in your hand. So you want to do as many as you can, unless you come up with a strategy where maybe you want to wait to the end to lay them all down. But I'm going to do as many as I can. So I'm going to use my wild card. I'm going to make carbon monoxide, and I'm going to make formaldehyde. So I need hydrogen, carbon. I think I can make both of these. Maybe I can't make both of these. Maybe I can just make one. I think I can only make one. All right, so I'm going to just go with the carbon monoxide. So I have carbon, oxygen, and then it has a double bond in between them. I could use my wild card, but I'll save it. So I made carbon monoxide. It has carbon, oxygen, and a double bond. And so I would set this out on the table. I'm not going to use these. And I would have the other players check to make sure I did it correctly. And they would look at the double bond and then oops, I actually have it backwards. So they would make sure I have it correct. If I have it correct, I get to keep the molecule. So that's my first molecule. And I would put another molecule card out to replace it so that there's always 6. And then I would draw however many cards I used. So I used 3 cards. So I would draw 3. And then it's the next person's turn. You end your turn by drawing what you used. So it's the next person's turn, and you just go back and forth like that until one person either has all 6 of the different colors, or until you decide that you've played long enough and you would count whoever has the most. So you can't get more than one. Like, I can only get 1 green, 1 red, 1 orange, 1 yellow. Sorry about that. That would be the dog. And so that's how you win, and I hope you enjoyed my game. Thanks.